real quick, just because I know I'm gonna clip this one, and I respect the fuck out of you. I value your opinion, but you said something about Baker Mayfield underneath your breath a little bit during the BDE today. You approved it in a sense.
Yeah.
What?
So you got to think of it from the Dan Campbell side of things, right? Dan Campbell wants a guy that's got energy, moxie, a chip on his shoulder. Baker Mayfield, that's the way he's born and raised. He has that chip on his shoulder all effing day long.
That's a good point.
And you might need that at your quarterback position to really get this offense going in the right direction.
What if he sucks, though?
But does he suck, though? Does he suck?
Yes.
Is he worse than Jared Goff? No way.
I just don't think you're a winner.
It's a toss-up.
I'm not saying he's great. I'm not saying he's the next Peyton. But
he's probably better than Jared Goff.
But he's better than Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I mean, he can chuck the ball and he can do things. And sure, the antics are a little much. The going on a podcast and poor me and fuck them and this and that, and the dog passed out next to him, like you don't need that, right? You don't need that.
That stuff, to be honest, for me, I don't care. Like, I like that stuff. I like when people are human.
Like it,
and
but
themselves.
that was very Johnny Manziel X. And
for sure.
Was what he was being very much labeled as the next Johnny Manziel coming out. And that holds substance. But then you look at it, in college, he's getting arrested and like there's off the field stuff. And it's like, all right, you give guys a second chance, but now you're getting into this and you're taking everything so personal.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you're a quarterback. You're in the limelight. Like, thank God you didn't go to the Jets like you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Because you would have been dead and buried a long time ago already.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm okay with him because, one, I think Detroit's a good spot for a quarterback if you, I don't want to say suck, but if you're average, you can kind of lay low and be successful. I mean, Charlie Batch was a quarterback here for 4 or 5 years. Scott Mitchell at the time back.
Fucking Scott Mitchell we won, but
we didn't win with him, but he was
won a playoff game though.
But no, we didn't.
Was Scott Mitchell?
He wasn't the quarterback. It was Eric Kramer.
Yeah, Kramer was
Kramer.
Nice.
And it's just one of those things where it's like he was very overpaid at that time. And he was bad. Like, I always remember growing up listening to my uncles and cousins and dad watching the Lions and being like, holy shit, he sucks. He is so bad. And then it was like, now I look back and I'm like, yeah, he was pretty bad. But now it's like, with the Baker thing, like, I'm fine with it because if it allows you to move on from Jared Goff and it gives your offense maybe the spark that it needs, and if he's healthy, you just don't know.
Dude, his team,
are they going to do it? No.
But, yeah. But his team right now in Cleveland's stacked. The one that he had.
It was last
year,
yeah.
And he's still like numbers.
It was stacked.
Like Nick Chubb opened up so much shit for him, and the people he's throwing to happened to be Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham,
and he had Hareem Khan,
fucking David Njoku, Austin Hooper,
the lady kicker himself,
Kareem Hunt. Yeah.
I mean, look, I get it, and
I'm still less than like. His numbers were still like,
He was injured pretty like the whole year last year.
But the year before that too, like his whole time there has been.
Yeah, but that year before, didn't they win a playoff game? I'm fairly confident they won a playoff game.
But the team though, we don't have that team. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everything around him needs to be like.
Yeah, but they didn't have
perfect.
that team around him.
Last year, when they won the playoff game?
No, I'm saying like when he got there, they didn't have that team.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
For
so
sure. Yeah.
Like it takes time to build it around a certain quarterback, and maybe that's what Detroit's doing with Jared Goff. Just in general, they're building it around him to let him manage and throw for 20, 25 touchdowns and 6, 7, maybe 10 interceptions and 3,700 yards, and let Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift and whatever running back do the rest of the work.
Yeah,
I think that's how they're built. For now.
Fuck Baker Mayfield.
So what are your like? We talked about the MBDE. You're a Malik guy. You want that if it's not Hutchinson, it should be Malik. Is what you're saying from the Lions' perspective. And I heard Lomas Brown on 97.1 today said they're taking Malik Willis. Scott said it a long time ago. They're taking Malik Willis. Everybody's talking about.
What's they Corey said they would take?
Corey said they're taking Malik Willis. Like, what is the?
Give me some ganja. 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 Give me some ganja.